Good morning. Here are the Sanibel Island and Southwest Florida update as of January 17th, 2023. At Sanibel's Hurricane Recovery meeting on Tuesday the 17th, the Public Works Department did announce predicted beach opening dates. Tarpon Bay and Blind Pass are scheduled to open in February. No specific date yet, just the general prediction of a February reopening. Gulfside City Park is expected to open in March. Bowman's Beach is expected to open mid-March, maybe early April. The boat ramp is expected to open mid-March, maybe early April. The Lighthouse Park and Turner Beach have no predicted opening dates. Both of these beach access points sustained the most damage during Hurricane Ian. The two public beach access areas will take the longest to repair. The electric has been restored to the lighthouse, and once the Coast Guard has finished their inspection and the Coast Guard has finished installing new lights inside the lighthouse, there will be a ceremony to celebrate that occasion. But the lighting of the lighthouse does not mean the Lighthouse Beach will be open in February. Again, there is no set date on when the Lighthouse Park will be open. All of the boardwalks have to be replaced. Also, the fishing dock has to be repaired, if not replaced. I do not believe any of these repairs have even been started. The main focus in that area has been the lighthouse itself. On social media, there is still confusion on whether the beaches are open on Sanibel. When you drive onto the island, there is still confusion because as soon as you cross the causeway, there are lit up traffic signs saying beaches are closed. Technically, the beaches are open, so I am not for sure why the city did not program the signs to say no beach parking is available. The issue is there is no public parking beach access. All those lots are closed. As long as you have access to a legal parking spot, you can visit the beach. If you are staying at a hotel or renting a condo or renting a house, you technically have a legal parking spot, so you can walk to the beach. Lee County still has a swim advisory, meaning Lee County does not recommend swimming or getting into the water. Sanibel's water tests are good right now. There is no red tide at Sanibel. There is red tide in Florida, but not on Sanibel at the moment. The main issue is there still is hurricane debris washing up onto the beach every day. I personally will not get into the water on Sanibel, but I have no issue about walking the beach with my sneakers on. There are people on Sanibel right now swimming in the water. That is okay. That is what I love about America. We have our own personal choice. Make your own educated decision on whether you are comfortable getting into the water or not. The City Council voted to change the curfew hours and to remove the checkpoint, per the recommendation of the police department. The police chief reported very little activity on the bridge after midnight and between 6 a.m. The checkpoint is starting to be a waste of resources to man the checkpoint when there is very little misuse. Side note, the extra police force the state provided ended on January 13th, so Sanibel Police Department is back to their normal staff numbers. The police chief also recommended to change the starting curfew hour from 9 p.m. to midnight because between 9 p.m. and midnight, everyone crossing the bridge were residents who were late to school activities, work, etc. The number of people crossing the bridge without a valid reason to be on Sanibel was very minimal. The city council agreed with the police chief's recommendations. So to summarize, curfew is now midnight to 6 a.m. with no checkpoint. If you are out during curfew, you will most likely be pulled over and questioned by the police force. Instead of manning a checkpoint, the police will be driving around the island watching for cars or suspicious activity. By keeping the curfew in place from midnight to 6 a.m., this allows police to pull anyone over if you are out during those hours. It doesn't mean like if you get pulled over, you're going to get arrested. As long as you have a valid reason to be out between midnight and 6 a.m., you will be fine. Thanks for listening.